Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna be rotating the tires on my F-150. And Tanner's over here taking apart his motor from his 83 Scottsdale. Yeah, well, let's get the truck in here and let's get to it. Alright, so we got the truck in here, finally. It's kind of a tight squeeze, but we got it. Got some extra light in here, because the lighting in this garage is about as bright as my future. Not the brightest. So, first of all, you're going to get you an impact gun, because we don't do any of that fucking hand stuff. That is just too much work. And then you get you some of your finest Harbor Freight tools, you know, Pittsburgh chrome sockets, because you know chrome ones explode with impacts, and we don't use impact sockets around here because those are expensive. So after you got your impact and socket, go over here, set this shit over here because you're gonna need it. And then you're gonna need an Allen wrench because my aftermarket wheels got covers on them, as you can clearly see. I got that one off already. Alright. Alright, so once you got all four caps off, you take the jack and put it underneath the pumpkin, underneath the center of the axle back there, and then you grab two jack stands, put one under each side of the axle. I did that already because it's dark back there and I'm pretty sure you guys can't see nothing. I'll go back here and see if I can show you quick. Yeah, kind of is pretty dark, but you get the point. You do that way you can get all four tires off the ground. I don't put jack stands underneath the front. Once in a while I'll put one under one side and use the jack for the other. It's kind of a pain in the ass, not gonna lie. Usually I just try to put the jack in the center in the front and be able to lift it that way. So after you get that done, which actually I gotta lift the front end up yet, we'll do that in a minute. You get yourself a big boy air compressor. None of those little guys. I mean, you get one of these big bad boys, because I mean, this is what men have. If you don't have a big one like this, you're not a man. Simple as that. So after you got your big boy air compressor, you pull your hose out so you can hook your son of a bitch. There we go. Yeah. That. Hook this bad boy up to here, like so. Put your obviously chrome socket on, and you're ready to go. Other than I have to lift this up real quick and turn the air compressor on. You just gotta build air. So once the air compressor builds air and I get the front end jacked up, we'll get back to you and we'll start taking this damn wheel off. Sound good? All right. Alright, so once you get the air compressor aired up and the front end off the ground, now it is time to take off the wheel. And yes, I cleaned just clean the wheel. I was waiting because why not? Oh. Alright, so once you get son of a bitch, hang it. Always make sure the valve's open. So once you get your stuff set up, always make sure you give it some braps. Make sure everything is going good, right direction and whatnot. And you just like mash it. and bam, wheel is off. So when rotating on a vehicle, for those of you who don't know, I looked this up to be able to show you guys. So there's different ways to rotate. The crisscross and then the forward cross, which would be from back to front, you crisscross them, and then the front ones go straight back. That's for front wheel drive vehicles. Now the rear cross is for four wheel drive vehicles, where the rear tires move straight forward, and then the back or the front ones will crisscross. So this one will be in that corner, and that front one will be on this side, and then the front ones come straight back, or back ones come straight forward. And that's how you're supposed to rotate them. So we'll get the rest of these off and start rotating, because I want to get this done. What's going on over here, Tanner?
Fucking coolant pouring everywhere.
He takes this head bolt out, and coolant just starts dumping out of there. So we drain it for a while and tips it the other way, starts dumping out the other side.
Fucking, that's the water pump bolt.
It's coming out of every goddamn hole in this motor. This is out of a freaking, what, 86 Scottsdale? 83 Scottsdale, out of my grandpa's old plow truck. And the thing is just worn out. It is completely covered in oil and it's just shot. Alright, so got the wheel off, and I am going to actually time lapse the rest of this rotation because there isn't a whole lot to record. So enjoy. Guys, that's how you do it. Be sure that corner, I actually had one of my hub centric rings stuck in the wheel. I didn't realize it, and I was having troubles with that wheel because I had two hub centric rings on there. Don't judge on how I put these damn wheels on there. They're so goddamn heavy. I don't remember what they weigh, but they're heavy and they're awkward, and I found the easiest way to not kill my back is to pick them up backwards, and I can aim them in a lot easier. Other than that, make sure when you tighten these, obviously this is a cover, not the ring, make sure you crisscross when tightening so you don't break a wheel by cranking too much, and and obviously don't ram them in as fast as you can. Ease them in all the way until they're tight and then snug them up. I use just an impact to tighten them. I don't use a torque wrench. I've never used a torque wrench. I've always used an impact, and I never check my wheels to see if they're tight. I've never had an issue. Never had an issue of a wheel coming loose yet. Just the way I do it. You want to torque them. Personal preference. I never had an issue. Been doing this all my life pretty much, and I've had semis, and I was an owner operator for a long time. So I've always done it and never had an issue. So I just did it for the hell of it for a random video, and I guess to give a little knowledge to somebody that doesn't know how to rotate or what to do, like what direction and whatnot. But this is what I found is the easiest way to jack stands under the back and lift the front up and be able to, as fast as I can, pretty much within 15 minutes I can have it all done. So yeah, if you liked it, you know, stay tuned for more. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the little bell in the corner if you want to see next time I upload a video. Hope you guys enjoyed.